Well, I'm making some things for my bathroom again. And this is the switch plate. So I'm going to make it over. I'm still working on things for my bathroom. A long time ago, I said I was going to make it over, but I get busy making videos and cleaning the house and doing laundry and life in general, and that's kind of on the backside, but I'll do it little by little. I bought the paint I don't know how long ago for the cabinets and stuff, and it's sitting in there on the cabinet of the bathroom. One of these days I'll get around to finishing it. I'll just have what my mama used to say, too many irons in the fire. But I am going to go ahead and make this over. And my idea is to crackle it. I'm going to put the base coat in black. And then I'm going to use Elmer's glue, school glue, and crackle it with the plaster color by Waverly. But I'm going to give this 2 coats and let it dry. I did clean it off, took it out to the garage, sanded it down to make sure it's stuck good, because you know this is well used light switch. But that's what I'm working on now. All right, this is dry now, and I want to put a crow on it. So I've cut a crow, and I put this image that was on the right here on there, and then if I need to go over it when I'm finished, I'll use this as a stencil and place it on there and go over it again in black if I need to. So I am going to crackle this, and I'm using just Elmer's school glue. And I don't want big crackles, so I know I've got to not put it on as heavy. And I don't know if I should crackle. I'm going to have to crackle the sides. If I didn't want to crackle the sides, what I should have done is cover it with masking tape. Too late now. I better get to moving with it. Come on, glue. Doing a crackle always makes me nervous. Okay, I think it's gonna get around in there. Not that I have to have a bunch of crackle in there. I think it's covered now. Got to hurry. And I'm gonna use, with that, I'm gonna use my plaster by Waverly. Oh boy, here it goes. One swipe. It's hard to get the edges and hold this thing down. I'll try to do the edges real fast. Oh, shoot. Okay, we'll try that, see what it does. It's not very white. Leave it alone. Okay, I need some little baggies. I may have to sand that off and redo it. I don't know. You never know till you try, right? What it's going to do. Now, I'm going to try hitting that with a heat gun. I think I need to go a little heavier with my plaster. And I'm not seeing any crackling at all. Maybe I didn't go over it heavy enough with it. There comes some there. I think I need to go heavier with my white. Yeah, I'm not seeing crackling except where the white was heavy. I'm going to dry it. I'm going to go over it again. Let it dry. And I'm going to try it again, just right on top of this. I'm going to do this again because I didn't go heavy enough with my plaster color. Or maybe not heavy enough with my glue. I don't know. I'm just not a good crackler. I don't do it enough. I can't tell if I got it covered. And I don't have any glue out here. Pour some more glue out. There. That won't do me any good. Holy moly. Because it won't crackle back to the... It might. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I used the wrong brush. I don't care. It's what we got. This is the way it is. Come on, get some paint on your brush. Okay, that has paint on it. Now, let's see what it does. Not really going to crackle back to the black because the black is been painted over twice. Maybe. I don't know. It's crackling. And then I can go over it with some black wax to go down in the crevices a little better. I'm seeing some crackling. Oh, okay. I think I got it. I think I saved it. If anything you learn from this, you learn not what to do, right? All right, now I think I'm going to put a clear wax over it. Oh, chipping that up right there. Oh, I see. That's the star. I forgot about the star. I think I need to go back to bed. And I pulled a lot of that up. Okay, now, so you can get this up. I wasn't thinking about it, pulling the stuff up. I have a funny feeling today is not my day. Yeah. I'm going to do some touch-ups, though, before I wax that. I need a brush. Yeah, it needs some touch-ups. And I'll have to let that dry before I wax it. I'm going to finish touching this up and let it dry. And I'll come back and wax it. All right, I have it touched up and it's dry now. So I'm going to put clear wax. I'm using my Fusion clear wax. It's hard to tell if I have it coated. I believe it is. Now I'm going to go with the black. Set that there. What did I do with my brush? It's underneath there. And I'm using the Jolie black. No, nothing. Let's see how it looks. Just see what it looks like. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. Tone down the white. Okay, now just put this down and put it all over the whole thing. All right, now wipe it back. That's enough. I'll leave some black on it. Okay, that is finished. Now I can go. Oh, I see the eye. I didn't get that out of there. Well, it doesn't really matter because it's black under it anyway. Okay, that is finished. Now, I'm going to let it dry a little bit, and then I'm going to go put it back on, put this plate back on the wall. See how it looks. I'm getting a little further, getting my bathroom in order. And now I want to make, on the back of my toilet, where I put my toilet paper for storage, you know, handy access, I have a white, what's more, you know, farmhouse style crate, and I didn't actually want it just a little shorter than it is, so I'm going to make me another little crate to set up there for the bathroom. Now I think that's what I'm going to get started on now. I had to stop crafting and come out to the field to pick up my husband. And I had a hard time finding him. He thinks I know where I'm going, and I'm out in the middle of nowhere. way back in here, baling hay. I'm in the garage and I was looking for some wood, and all I could find is these two old pieces, and I think they'll work because they look rustic and old, and I'm going to leave them just the way they are. I want this one showing because this one will be towards the wall, so I'll put it like that, and then that's one end, and this will be the end that shows. This one was just the right size. I was going to cut it down. I had a little mark right there. I decided to leave it the height that is, and I just cut this one the same size. Now, I don't have any other old wood. I need to come up with a bottom and some slats. So I got to look around. I've got that much done. I've got to look around and find something to make it work. Okay, I found these slats. I have some slats here. Just some pieces my husband had to trim off of like a 2x4. As you can see, if I can get back in here, I've got more slats back there. Some of them are thicker than the others, but I'm going to try to get them all out of this one, piece, because all these are different sizes, and I'll have bad spots. I might be able to put like that on the bottom of it, but I've decided I want it 17.5 inches long. So I want 2 on the front, 2 on the back, and 2 on the bottom. That's 6 pieces I need at 17.5 inches. So I am going to take it over to my miter saw and cut all my pieces at 17.5 inches long. Okay, I have this marked where I want it cut, and so that I don't have to keep measuring, I set this up, and I'll butt this. I'm one-handed trying to do this. There we go. Can you see that? I'll just butt that up against that, and I can just keep cutting. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get 6 out of this. Hopefully I can get 4, because I can put something else on the bottom. It doesn't have to be the same exact width. So I've got that marked where I want it, right there. And that measures, and I got it hitting that so I can start cutting. That is 4, and I can't get another one out of it, so I'm going to have to find something else for the bottom, and it won't have to be thick. It can be thin. Let's see. That's not quite wide enough, so I'm going to go look for some more pieces. Okay, I went over there and I found another board, and it's pretty much just like that one, so I need 2 more pieces. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 pieces. Let me see. And they're all the same length. Okay. I just noticed the bottom 2 are going to be thicker, but that's all right. Just as long as I have the 4 the same that shows on the top. Now these boards look new, so I am going to try to age them. And this is the vinegar. I took vinegar and filled up the jar and put an extra fine steel wool piece of steel wool in there, and left it setting, and I know it took at least a week or maybe more. And then after it got to a certain color, you know, looking dark, I took the steel wool out, and that's what I'm going to try to use. I don't know how aged it's going to make it look. I may have to figure something else out, but I want to coat this good with that. It's just vinegar. That's all it is, vinegar that had steel wool soaked in it. And it will age your wood, but this pretty, I mean, the color of it's really light, so I don't know how well it's going to do. It'll be better than being the bright pine color. And I'll just go and get every one of these coated good, turn them over and do them on the back side. And I'm going to set them out and let them dry.